welcome back to more Let's Play Dragon Warrior Monsters. Last time, we decided to continue working on our slime, specifically Slab or Slib's lineage. It took a lot of doing, and we're not quite done, but hopefully today we'll get a king slime. Now, we've already done a lot of the setup, but although I said last time I would start with our Drac slime being all leveled, I figured what fun is it to just do all the work and not show you any of the before stats. I mean, come on, it would have been boring. Now, the other nice thing, too, is that while we level up, while we level up, Lewis here will also be gaining EXP for Sluss and everyone else. So it's going to be quite nice. So there we go. Now, let's take a look at the little man, shall we? Look at him. He's got pretty good HP and agility. Everything else is kind of eh. But that's what gaining levels are for, isn't it? So, up I go. I'm going to go to the arena, our usual stomping ground, and start leveling up there. Now, realistically, were I an intelligent man, okay, look, to be honest, I probably should follow my own advice here, and in fact, I'm going to. I was going to say I would probably hatch the Phoenix or the Andreal as well, and bring them with us, just because Aqua also has fight air, and can pretty much one-shot any fight we'll come across. So, yeah, being realistic about this, I should hatch one of these. So we've already set up our Phoenix to be the right gender, as well as the Andreal. Now, seeing as I'm using Aqua to get levels, I'm going to hatch the Andreal and leave Mac behind. I know. It's a risky strat. I'm also a little worried. But I trust in Aqua and her ability. So, hello, Andreal. We'll call you, well, you're a girl. So, Anne. I figure that's cute enough. And let's take her with us. Sorry, Mac, you're getting benched, buddy. You learned all the skills you needed. So we're getting your mate all ready for you. I mean, hey, it's Dragon Warrior Monsters. What else did you expect? Now, otherwise, now that we've reclimbed the vine, we can head on down to the arena, our favorite grinding spot, which is kind of ironic because you don't get EXP for doing any of the fights in it. But one of the best EXP gates at this point in the game is behind it. So, the arena has good EXP, just not for the reason you'd think. Kind of funny. But otherwise, don't you worry. Before we hop on in, I'll show you Anne's stats too. She's doing, admittedly, a little better overall. She is a coward, but we'll fix it with cascading and stuff later. It'll be fine. So, I'm going to get farming, and I'll see you all once they're both, I mean, look, as much as I hate to say it, probably level 20, so I'm going to be here for a while. So, I'll catch you at the end of that. Or if something interesting happens, you never know which. And I go. Alright, we are all back from all of our farming. Took about, let's see, about 40 or so minutes. Maybe a little longer than that, but here's how everyone's looking after all of the farming. Admittedly, much better. Like, this is why we're going out of the way to do all this. Those stat transfers are going to be quite nice. Otherwise, as you can see, we've gained a ton of skills, which is quite good, including another pretty useful on Lewis there. He knows Whistle, which summons monsters. This may not seem incredibly useful, But when you're just going out of your way to farm, it saves you a lot of time. So I am happy to have that. At least, possibly. So now that we have done the deed of getting both Lewis and Anne up to level 20, they're both more than ready to breed. Now, I figure first we'll start with, I guess, Sluss and Lewis. Seems fair to me. Let's take a look here. Gotta find her. There she is. Level 17. Not terrible. Not great. This. Then Slime S4, which is pretty darn good. So absolutely, we will record that. Now, interestingly, we're actually going to have 2 Slime plus 4s. So they together should be able to make our King Slime nice and easy with plenty of good skills. So I am extremely happy about that. Otherwise, we will say no right now. And, much as it pains me, Matt, you've been great. I think it's time to say goodbye. This will make a White King plus 8, which is a pretty darn good monster. So heck yes, record it for us. Let's get this show on the road. Goodbye, Mac. You did us a great service, and I'm sure your offspring will too. So otherwise, Baby White King, I'm going to say no for now, just because I feel it's only appropriate if the White King is actually a king. It would be a little funny if it was a queen, though, wouldn't it? Also, too, I just have an easier time coming up with guy names, because you can just kind of name them Rick, or Mac, or Lewis, or whatever, and you don't feel as bad. Whereas, like, I feel like with the gals, I gotta try a lot harder to name them. So let's take a look here. Let us evaluate our slime. Let's see. Cutie has lots of power. Can't wait to meet us. Here, lots of skills. A girl. Perfect. It was meant to be. And our White King. Take a look. Let's see, lots of power, absolutely. Such versatility. It's inherited lots of skills. Oh, it sure has. It will take time to grow up, but you can expect a lot from this little baby. A boy? Absolutely. Looks like everything was fated to be. So now, we have a bit of a crossroads, as it were. We need to work on the 2 slimes, the Phoenix, and then the White King, and eventually the Phoenix and Aqua's child. We've got a lot on our plate. I think first, I want to work on the slimes. That just feels like I've been putting it off for way too long. It's going to be a lot more farming for me. But hey, I'll be more than happy to have them along. So I think we will name you, keeping with the SL tradition, about Slub. Sure. Just because it kind of sounds like Bub. So, sure. And then we will hatch the other slime. And seeing as our White King is one of our big party members, I'll make sure to hatch them separately, rather than hatch them now and just let them gain EXP. So let's see. I really don't have a great female name for her. So I guess, Slick? Slack? Slam? Slaz? Slats? Slass? Slap? How about Slew? Sure, her name will be Slew. Kind of sounds like, I don't know. I was gonna come up with a female name, but I really can't. So, whatever. Come on, Slew. So let's see. Slub versus Slew is a little better. It's to be expected. We work on him a fair bit more. But she's no slouch either. So I figure I'll get them both ideally to about level 20. And then, yet again, we will be back here at the Monster Master Tamer, doing what we do best, breeding monsters, making lovely new pairs, and lovely new offspring. It's just a fun time. So otherwise, I'm going to do as I have been doing, make my way back on down to the arena, which, let me tell you, white air really makes this much quicker. And then otherwise, I figure, while I am leveling them up, I will be curating their skills, because ideally, our King Slime is going to be who we start bringing around to help us level. So, here's to hoping. I'll see you once I'm all done, or I guess something interesting happens. So, you know the drill. In I go. I'll see you in a bit. Alright, we are finally back. For you guys, it was, well, not too long. But for me, that was well over an hour of farming. Now, based on the stat differences, as you'll see with Slub and Slew, it was well worth it. They're all quite well-rounded. And together, I'm sure they're going to make quite a good King Slime. So, let's get down there and finally get our King Slime. It has been long in the making. Man, oh man, am I excited. Namely, just to not have to be farming anymore, because that took forever. Hello there. Let's do some breeding. Slub and Slew. King Slime +6 will be born. Oh, yes. We've been waiting for it. And finally, the king is up on us. Not just one, but two, notably because of the White King, as well as the King Slime. Very nice. So now we have a bit of a decision. Do we want to hatch our King Slime and start bringing him with us, or do we want to bring our White King? I think the answer is hatch both the White King and King Slime, bring them with us, maybe clear a new area out, and then hatch the Phoenix, level the Phoenix instead of Aqua once the other two are decently well prepared, and then have Aqua finally say goodbye. She's honestly done so much for us that I'm genuinely going to be sad to not have her anymore. Let's see, this cutie has lots of power. Can't wait to meet us. It's inherited various skills. It'll take some time to grow up. A girl. I mean, just on principle of it being king, I'm gonna change that to male. And frankly, as is a tradition, every time I play this game, I always name my first King Slime King. So, I'm gonna do that. So, let us hatch King here. Let's welcome our newest party member, who I imagine we're going to have for a fair bit of time. Oh, look at him. Oh, look at the little man. Oh. It is so good to see you, pal. You are going to be our new best friend for, honestly, a fair amount of time. Absolutely, we're taking him with us. And then, let's grab the White King as well. Now, while King was all bright and happy, this one isn't going to be so happy. He's, Oh, you know what? Okay, he does have kind of a big goofy smile. You know what? Fair enough. I changed my mind. So, I don't really have a name for this one. I'm not naming him Jenny or 2. You know, I kind of like Toto. Sure, we'll name him Toto. Why not? Thank you, game. I appreciate it. So, come along, Toto. And now let's take a look at our starting stats. I mean, look at that. Both King and Toto have HP already above 100. Now, are you ready? Look at that happy fella. I love the King Slime. He has got to be one of my favorite monsters. Now, the White King is a little terrifying, I'm not gonna lie. But he will be quite the asset. So yeah, all mid-70s. Honestly, not terrible. If you see here, though, Toto starts with some darn good stats. Now, granted, he has an extra +2, but still, it's not bad. Now, we are going to have to start cascading again with these two, but that is more than okay. Let's change our plan accordingly. Should be all good to go. I have a ton of staves from all the running around we have done, but I think that is a-okay. So seeing as we've cleared the arena, as well as this optional gate up here in the farm, just double check, make sure I'm not crazy, very good. There's only one gate left to do, and I figure we should go there as Aqua's last hurrah. At least, you know, for right now. I'm probably going to take the time to actually, you know, farm up properly if I go to the right place, and, you know, do all that. But I figure we gotta have one last go with her. Hey there. Terry, thanks for saving me. You're at the Room of Strength and Anger. Go right to the Gate of Anger, left to the Gate of Strength. Well, sure. I mean, hey, Aqua's been our strength for quite a long time, so I'm sure she'll see us through to the end. To be honest, I don't exactly remember how long this one is, but I'm sure we'll be fine. So the only problem with Toto being level 1 is we don't have Map Magic or Step Guard. So, it's going to be a little tough going. Now, we only have 11 floors, which I believe you are certainly supposed to have done this one before the other 2 optional gates, so I wasn't incredibly worried. But I figured we still need to get it done. Ooh, Tree Slime, Fairy Drac, and Mud Doll, alright. Nothing we haven't seen before, but still, familiar faces means familiar territory, which is good. We shouldn't have any real trouble. Which, man, look at him already hitting for such good damage. He increases to level 2, gaining 5 HP, 5 MP, 5 attack, 5 defense, 8 agility, 5 intelligence. He also learns Heal, very useful. He increases to level 3, gaining 3 HP, 3 MP, 3 attack, 3 defense, 6 agility, 3 intelligence. And he learns Fireball, as well as Fire Air. King increases to level 4, gaining 3 HP, 3 MP, 3 attack, 3 defense, 9 agility, 3 intelligence. And he learns a Whistle. King hits level 5, gaining 3 HP, 3 MP, 3 attack, 3 defense, 5 agility, 3 intelligence. Can you see the gimmick here with him hitting level 6? He gains 4 HP, 5 MP, 4 attack, 5 defense, 7 agility, 4 intelligence, and learns Leg Sweep. Toto increases to level 2, gaining 8 HP, 8 MP, 5 attack, 8 defense, 5 agility, 15 intelligence. He learns Infernos. Heal. Very nice. Very, very nice. So as you can see, King is going to level up a fair bit faster than Toto, but Toto has much higher stats to make up for it. So it's going to be interesting seeing how they level up together. But hey, I will take all of those skills nice and early. Now again, I'm kind of hoping Toto hits level 10 by the end of this dungeon. Also, hello, little guy. I don't think we've seen you yet. But if not, well, what can you do? But I mean, still, things are going pretty darn well. I'm happy to have our party back together. At least a fairly proper party. Again, it's sad knowing Aqua will be leaving soon, but what's not sad is King hitting level 7. He gains 5 HP, 5 MP, 5 attack, 5 defense, 10 agility, 5 intelligence, and learns Lush Licks. I don't think I'll be keeping that on him, but hey, he learned it, so may as well use it while we got it. It's only 2 damage. It'll be fine. If it were the ice of the other area, I would be a little more worried. Yeah, trying to navigate these places without our usual tools is a little rough. Now, the other big thing, too, is that a lot of these material enemies don't care about the cold, because they're materials. So to them, cold ain't much. That's why having other spells like fire, air, things like that is super useful. It's kind of the other reason I really wanted to focus on actually improving everyone, or well, getting better offspring, is because although Aqua's good, and she has carried us, having only 1 damage type in ice, and I guess explosion, but it just wasn't going to keep working as well as it was. So we needed to change things, and we did. Speaking of, King hits level 8. He gains 4 HP, 4 MP, 4 attack, 4 defense, 10 agility, 4 intelligence. Toto increases to level 3. He gains 6 HP, 6 MP, 3 attack, 6 defense, 3 agility, 13 intelligence, and learns Fire Air. Pretty good. So yeah, if you can't tell, Toto is definitely going to be a slow burn, but a very worthwhile one. So I'm excited for that. Let's see. What do we got? Oh, a lava staff. That sells for some darn good money. I'm gonna toss one of our mist staves. We just don't really need it. But to be honest, I am actually getting lost on the first floor. This might be an instance where it might be worth me using a warp stave just to speed things up. Worst case, if we just dip our toes in, get some good levels, I mean, hey, I think it'll all be well worth it. Now, the only unfortunate thing is that because King and Toto are going to take a fair amount of time to level up, it might be a little while before we actually, work on the Phoenix for Aqua, which, to be honest, isn't the worst thing in the world. Again, I like having her around. I also like when King hits level 9. He gains 5 HP, 5 MP, 5 attack, 5 defense, 8 agility, 5 intelligence, and learns Poison Gas. Again, not something I really plan on keeping on him, but hey, it's at least better than a sharp stick in the eye, isn't it? Speaking of, walk over some poison brambles or whatever they are. Not fun. That's what I was worried about. Alright. So my guess is it's that weird middle tile we're barely missing. So let's take the 1 damage here, and then go up here. Singular Fairy Drac. Well, prepare to be pulverized. Yeah, wow, they really didn't stand a chance. But hey, Toto stood to increase a level. He is now level 4. Gains 9 HP, 9 MP, 3 attack, 9 defense, 3 agility, and 20 intelligence. Holy moly, Toto. He also learns Bang and Sleep. Appropriate. What is your intelligence already? 110. My goodness. Oh, they grow up so fast. I mean, even King has every stat barring MP over 100. This is gonna be quite the team once we're done. We're also still, cascading and working on their personalities, but hey, we'll get there. Because they take longer to level up, it actually works out in our favor, which is really nice. No, okay. Can't be that way. So I'm thinking it's gotta be up. Well, up seems right, just more up than I thought. Watch out there, monsters. We've got some tactics to pull. Man, I love the animation for White Air. It's so cool. Even though it doesn't affect the mud ball, it is really cool. I know the later fire ones, I think it's called... Oh gosh, what's it called? I think Scorching. That one looks really cool too. Like all the later spells just look awesome. Oh yeah, I kind of forgot that both King and Toto have healing. That's actually super useful, because I think King is also going to naturally learn Vivify. So if we hadn't gone out of our way forever ago to get it, he would just learn it now, which, to be fair, going that long without it, bit of a risk I didn't want to take. Though I will take another level for King. He's level 10. Gains 4 HP, 4 MP, 4 attack, 4 defense, 9 agility, 4 intelligence. Fireball becomes Firebane. Heal becomes Heal More. Fire Air becomes Blaze Air. Upgrades all around. That's why he's the king, baby. Well, I figure while we're here, let's just clean out the map. Now let's see. Charge much cautious. Get some good old White Air going. For, again, 160 damage, give or take. Yeah, it's real good. I'm gonna miss that. I am... Oh, I'm gonna miss it. Warp Wing, huh? Do I have one of those? I do. Not the end of the world, then. Though... Yeah, let's heal up King. Just because I think we picked up pretty much every other item. If we can get a priest, may as well. If not, no harm, no foul. I ain't too worried about it. Though I am getting worried about how big these maps are. There are a lot of tiles in our future. That's why having Step Guard and Map Magic is just so helpful. It really saves a lot of time. Now, otherwise, too, if I am smart, I should check what we have coming up for our boss. Assuming we make it there. Oh, right. Okay. Whoops, did not mean to hit A there. Oh well. Yeah, this one's interesting. It makes sense, given what we're fighting. Beef jerky, I do not care. Now look, in person, big fan of beef jerky. Okay, dried meats, delicious, great snack, love it. In this game, I mean, it's great early on because it's your only choice, really. But like, the minute you have pork chops or ribs, really, it's just kind of negligible. You'll pretty much never use beef jerky. King gains another level, hitting level 11. Gains 3 HP, 3 MP, 3 attack, 3 defense, 5 agility, 3 intelligence, and learns Vacuum Slash, as well as Tailwind. Alright. Hmm. I really don't think I care about Lush Licks. So, we'll take Tailwind over that. Mist Staff. I already tossed one of you. Is there anything else I want to have? I guess I really don't need 2 Warp Wings. Alright, come along. May as well have the extra ability. I'm just going to take this right now. Ooh, this one. This is another one of the trapped ones. If you see, there's no map. So for this exact layout, I believe you go top right. And then I believe it's just straight up here. Yeah, there you go. It's one of the ones that I like seeing because it's short and simple. You can still encounter monsters, make no mistake, but I always thought that one was much easier to deal with. This actually looks like a short floor. Alright, never mind. I'm so used to seeing this layout from going through the bazaar and the arena that I was like, oh, maybe we got lucky. No. No. Ooh, but here, we actually did. There's now a 50% chance for a bard to spawn. If we can find them, assuming they did spawn, it will be well worth our time. So I'm actually going to go out of my way to clear out this whole floor just because of that. I mean, hey, 20 extra stats on each monster for a total of 60 free points. That's pretty good. That is pretty good. So, you bet your sweet bippy I'm going to go out of my way to try to find it. I say it. Try to find her. She is a bard. So, you know. Otherwise, keep on cascading. You see Aqua got messed up there because she's paralyzed. Nothing to worry about. We'll simply just have to remember to adjust her after this battle. Next, cautious, so she should be on charge. Trying to remember that, assuming that they don't just loop, which they might at this rate. Cautious, charge. Come on, Toto. Very nice. Speaking of, Toto hits level 5. He gains 5 HP, 5 MP, 3 attack, 5 defense, 3 agility, 11 intelligence, and learns Antidote. Very useful. Let's see, what's our map looking like? I mean, at least the paths are straight and narrow. Makes it easier to explore. Not a ton of traps everywhere, which also helps. Not here. Some money. I love money. It helps me buy things and evaluate my eggs. And I mean, really, it kind of just makes the world go round, don't it? Though, to be fair, you can still play the game just fine without money. It just makes things a little more tedious if you get the wrong genders. Which, overall, the evaluations, while they are helpful and they tell you all sorts of things, you already can kind of gather most of the information you learn, barring, like, the gender. Past that, you kind of should know if the monster you created is going to have good stats, inherit skills, all that. I mean, I guess, to be fair, it does tell you the leveling speed of the monster, which is kind of cool. It's not incredibly accurate, because I think all of the different tiers are very broad. So, like, although, you know, she said, oh, King's going to take a while to level, he's leveling up significantly quicker than Toto. So, you know, take that part with a grain of salt. Though, to be fair, we have yet to see one of the extremely slow levelers. Also, we did not get a bard. Unlucky. Not the end of the world, though. But yeah, so, like, the extremely slow levelers would still be, like, level 2 at this point. Okay, maybe not level 2, but they'd be leveling slow. I think Toto is amongst one of the slower ones. So I know White King is a pretty darn good monster overall. I'm gonna get rid of a rib for a map herb. That will save us time. But, King is like the lower end of quote-unquote slow. So I think it's like fast, Or I think it's very fast, fast, normal, slow, and very slow. I think those are the categories. So, like, there's not a whole lot to tell you based on a 32 or a 32 number system. So, like, you know, oh, you're normal. Okay, well, are you in the mid 15 to 20 something range? Like, oh, okay, you know. It's great to know at a glance what you can kind of expect, but it's not super helpful. So, again, I like the evaluation system. It is very cool, and it's a very nice role-playing element. But other than telling you the gender of your monster, I mean, it's kind of eh. Still, we do use it quite often. I will never shirk that. It is the truth that I do love supporting our local business of the egg blesser. She's quite useful. This would be a very different game if it was all just chance, which, you know, in real life it would be, I assume. I guess, to be fair, but there's a good chance science has progressed to the point where they can change all sorts of things about you. But hey, I'm not going to worry about that. I am going to worry about King hitting level 12. Gains 5 HP, 4 MP, 5 attack, 4 defense, 5 agility, 5 intelligence, and learns Metal Cut, as well as Squall Hit, and Radiant, like Sweet becomes Big Trip, and we got to make some room. Now, frankly, I never want Radiant because it makes the screen flash. That's no good. I don't want that. Now let's see. Squall Hit is nice. Metal Cut is super useful. Poison Gas, I just don't care about completely. Fire Air or Blaze Air and Fire Bane. Both are decently useful. Basically, we have the magical and the breath version of fire. Vacuum Slash, that's kind of the one that I'm like, eh. It's a wind elemental attack. I guess we could get rid of Tailwind. That's not super useful right now. I do like Squall Hit. That is a very useful ability. Yeah, let's get rid of... Yeah, get rid of Vacuum Slash. It's cool, but it's just not... It's not all that. Pork Chop, we simply do not need. Alright. I need to quit exploring and just get down the hole. After all, we got a boss to go find, and apparently a forest maze to get through. Fine by me. Once you know the solution, there's really only one way to go. So, I like seeing it. So let's see. Ooh, last floor already, but don't mind if I do. One of my favorite songs in the game, just because it sounds so, like, regal. I've always loved it. Ooh, hello. You're new. You know what? While I'm here, have some ribs. Why not? I got plenty to give. I mean, I know what I'm getting if I get anything. So, it sounds like a deal to me. And Aqua said you don't get to live. Alright, well, good night. And, well, hopefully one of you join me. If not, oh well. Yeah, a bit of a cold reception there. I can't say I blame them for not coming along after that. Still, can you blame a gal? She's in an unknown world. She's got plenty of MP. I mean, come on. They were practically asking to get hit by White Arrow. I mean, come on. For the Lava Staff for us. Very nice. Ooh, Drac Slimes and Wing Tree. Adorable. Unfortunately, we will be continuing to Cascade. Also, very nice sleep. Very nice indeed. Doesn't really matter if they wake up. We'll probably have dealt with them by the time it matters. Very nice. Man, 91 damage. Oh, so good. So good. I feel like the progression has just been amazing. And look at everyone. They're getting up there. Now, Toto is a little slow. Ooh, they're also both ordinary already. That is excellent. Very good, very good. Means we won't have to cascade for too much longer. Not that I mind it, but it does slow things down significantly. That's one of the reasons that farming took so long, with the slimes especially, is because I was like, well, I'll try to go out of my way and get them a slightly better personality, so that way King isn't just screwed because his parents were mean and arrogant and whatever. So that's why it took me over an hour to farm them on my time. But hey, that's why you, the lucky viewers, don't have to watch it, because I know it's honestly boring. Oh. This is neat. Hey there. Okay. Well, guess we may as well grab the treasure while we're here. Terry checked out a treasure chest. Wow, the treasure chest was actually a mimic. But the mimic isn't doing anything but laughing. Huh. Okay. What about here? Terry looked into a jar. There was a darkness that seemed to draw you in. Ugh. Not gonna lie, that kind of gave me goosebumps reading that. Huh. Don't know why. So, anyways, you gonna let us go, or like, what's the deal? So, you saw my face. We did? Alright, well, hello, Stoneman. How are you doing? Now, unfortunately, cool as he looks with all his Greek-looking architecture, you can't recruit him. Doesn't matter if you feed him treats, doesn't matter if you're, best friends with him on any social media platform. He doesn't care. After all, he's got a stony face and a stone-cold heart. So, just beat him up, deal with him. He's weak to sleep and all sorts of other status ailments, deal with him. He's not too bad, though I believe he does deliver a pretty good punch. So, be wary. Well, okay, maybe it's not that good. After all, we did fight a level 45 boss before this and clear it just fine. Turns out, when you're breeding your monsters properly, you can fight some pretty tough stuff. It's also why, too, I kind of figured this would be a really great chance to level up King and Toto, work on their personality, get some stuff done, and then, I'll do the brunt of actually leveling them later. But hey, for now, they're doing pretty good. Yeah, as you can see, the 2 damage there isn't exactly intimidating, even if he himself is. Because, I mean, to be fair, like, being cornered like that is kind of scary. Like, I remember as a kid, even I was kind of like, oh man, like, wow. That's, a little intense. But still, he's not that bad, actually. Has a lot of health. We don't have a ton of actual damage, just because King and Toto are still leveling. But hey, at least Aqua's doing what she can. Oh, yell help didn't work. Oh. Man, that whole turn just kind of fizzled, huh? We actually really did nothing. Sleep all, very nice. Toto spitting some fire air. Dealing a whopping 13. It's the one downside to breeding new monsters. They just don't deal damage like their parents used to at the time. But hey, you gotta start somewhere, and I commend them for trying. Come on, yell help. Ow, come now. Unlucky. She's even a high level, too, so, like, if it does work, it's gonna hurt. Ideally. Okay, maybe it won't, just because he seems to have pretty good defense. But we'll see. At the very least, he doesn't really hurt. So, you know. Honestly, it might be worth me trying to use a staff. But, okay, long term, it's better for me to keep commanding them. Or not commanding them, but giving them instruction. Oh yeah, that is some good damage. Holy moly, yell help. My goodness, that just sped things up. Good job, allies. You earned us 2,000 EXP. You also gained Aqua another level. She hits level 35, gaining 4 HP, 3 MP, 6 attack, 5 defense, 2 agility, 6 intelligence. King increases to level 13. He gains 4 HP, 4 MP, 4 attack, 4 defense, 8 agility, 4 intelligence, and learns Wind Beast, as well as Panty Dance. Let's see here. Panty Dance confuses things. I really don't care. Wind Beast, I mean, it's fine. I don't think I care about Big Trip. I wasn't super impressed. I am impressed, though, by King hitting level 14. That's very nice. He earns 4 HP, 3 MP, 4 attack, 3 defense, 6 agility, 4 intelligence, and learns Vivify. Now that is probably worth keeping. To be honest, he's kind of so fast, I really don't think he needs Squall Hit. So, bye-bye. King also hits level 15. My goodness. He earns 5 HP, 5 MP, 6 attack, 5 defense, 9 agility, 5 intelligence. Toto increases to level 6, gaining 7 HP, 7 MP, 5 attack, 7 defense, 4 agility, 17 intelligence. He also learns Bolt. Oh, baby. Toto hits level 7, gaining 10 HP, 10 MP, 5 attack, 10 defense, 5 agility, 18 intelligence. He also learns Nap Attack. You win. Alright, cool.
Good work. So let's go back.
Well, thanks for playing along, Wadabow.
Oh, Terry, you beat Stoneman. I heard Stoneman snuck up behind you. He's a sneaky one.
Oh, King.
It's an exaggeration. I'm busy. You're dismissed. Busy, busy, busy.
Yeah, I mean, to be fair, he is a giant stone statue. You probably heard him clink and clunk up to us. So, you know, if it weren't a Game Boy, I'm sure it, probably would have had a sound effect or whatever. But man, look how far we've come. It only took me almost 3 hours. Oh my gosh, okay. Well, hey, as you can see, the stats prove it was fairly well worth it. I mean, we're looking good for how low of levels we are. I mean, poor Aqua, she's been just keeping up. She has so much EXP. Ugh, she's been doing such good work. +2, now we have 2 new friends. It's just on the up and up. I'm feeling great. I think next time we play Dragon Warrior Monsters, we'll see about working on some more breeding, leveling up King and Toto, and maybe saying goodbye to Aqua. I don't know if that'll actually happen, but it's coming up quicker than I like. As always, I'm Brad. Thanks for watching, and have a good one.